Welcome to DirtTrackRacingUSA.com, and this is a car that we sponsor, and it looks like the logo kind of got a little mixed up or kind of messed up here, and I'm sure that Alan Brewer, who drives this car here, could tell me what happened, Alan.
Yeah, last Saturday night we had 3 restarts, and the last restart he got the jump on me, and we ran off down in the turn, and he rubbed into my quarter panel trying to get around me, trying to mess me up, and then I just put it back down on the floor and pulled away from him.
And you won.
And I won the race.
And you won the race. Now this is a new car for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brand new. It's a brand new Warrior chassis, and I built the whole car myself.
Now how long you been racing?
Since '89.
Since '89. Now did you start off like some kids do, like playing with a go-kart at all?
Yeah, I used to play with go-karts and motorcycles and all when I was raising up, and then I started racing go-karts, and I raced them for a few years, and then I started racing.
Well, Alan, you have 2 sons that race, right?
Yeah.
And Daniel and Michael.
Yeah.
And they've been racing for quite a while, right?
Yeah, they've been racing since they was 14 years old. My oldest one, he's 24, and my youngest one's just turned 21.
So we have the Brewer family of racing, huh?
Yeah.
Sort of like, what's his name, Richard Petty's family of racing, and the other families of NASCAR that race, huh?
Yeah, we try to do the best we can with what money we have.
Yeah, well now you have another sponsor, which is well-known, Snap-on Tools, right?
Yeah, Snap-on Tools. He's sponsoring me, and I got Newman's used motors and transmissions. He helps me, and then I got my letterman. He helps me a lot. And then I got Demon.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, Matt Bishop on my engines.
Okay.
He helps me out on my engines.
Yeah, and you got that great guy that's your crew guy.
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff
and my wife.
And your wife.
You had to have them all.
Yeah, and you got a new grandbaby, right?
Yeah.
You got a new
Rally.
grandbaby. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, just out of curiosity, if somebody wanted to get involved in dirt track racing, what would they go about doing?
The main thing, just come up there and start watching and get involved in it and get a hobby car and start out with, I think. You know, a lot of them want to jump in these big cars like these, but it takes them a while to learn, and they tear up a lot of stuff.
I've seen your trophy room, and in fact, we'll do another story. It is amazing how many trophies you've won over the years.
Yeah, I won a good bit.
You've definitely done that. Now, so how much, because we know it's over $1 million to race a car with NASCAR. So what do you say is about the average when the person, you know, decides to get in racing, has a car built for them, learns how to drive it, and then drives it for all the time around Dixie or in Rome and wherever for a year?
But see, it's really hard to say because of what class they run in. You know, they got, you know, like the cruiser class, then they got mini stocks, and then it goes to hobby, super bomber, then it goes to crate, late model, limited late model, and then late model.
Yeah. So, but
I mean,
you think you could actually get into racing for under 50,000?
Oh yeah.
Easily, huh?
Yeah.
Easily under 50,000. And if you were trying to race in NASCAR, it would be over $1 million, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's a whole big different park here.
Now, what is this division here that you're racing?
It's called Crate Late Model.
Crate Lake Model. Now,
Yeah.
when you want to move up to the next level, what will it be?
Late model, if I ever had the money to buy a motor.
Now, is that the group?
biggest.
That's the best.
Biggest. Yeah,
that's
the
where the
best.
guys I've seen out there that are bringing in
Yeah.
those huge $350,000 rigs with cars, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And you even have some NASCAR guys that race in that
Yeah, they sure
in that
do.
class.
Yeah.
Carl Edwards, does he race in that class?
Yeah, they got different races they go to, and they race in them.
That's the Lucas circuit, right?
Yeah, some of them, yeah. And then Tony Stewart, he owns his own dirt track now.
Do you realize there are 1,900 tracks in the United States of America? I think Canada and New Zealand and Australia. I was amazed to find there are 1,900 dirt track racing.
Oh, I know
tracks.
there's a lot of them around.
And the thing that, you know, I've noted, and I'm sure you've noted, and we've talked about it, is that NASCAR is becoming almost like professional wrestling. And in other words, you have all the cars are the same, chassis are the same, everything else I guess is the same, and it's almost like who wins this week? Is that right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is now.
Yeah. Well, Alan, it's a pleasure, and I know you're going to be, this is the 22,
Yeah.
and you say the 22D is your son Daniel's car, and the other car, the 22, the second, is Michael's car. Is that correct?
That's right.
Well, I tell you what, you keep your eyes at Dixie and out at Rome and all around the South for these three cars, because this is the Brewer family. They're an amazing family of racing. For Dirt Track Racing USA, I'm Hugh Simpson.
got it.